Choose wisely.
Alright, here we go. Gamereplays 14th Han tournament. This is STFU Gaming versus So Sexy, XSO. We're just gonna start here. Bans: Deadwood, Hellbringer, Forsaken Archer, Jeraziah, Behemoth, Kraken. Picks are Plague Rider, Demented Shaman, Corrupted Disciple, Accursed, and Pestilence for this Legion side. Sorry, switch that for this Hellborn side. And for the Legion side, we have Sandwraith, Puppet, Pharaoh, Arachna, and Witchslayer. Bart13T casting, RankNine recording, and we have a new NoStrand is going to be dual casting with me today. So he's going to give you the rundown on the heroes.
Hey, what's up all? This is NoStrand here. Just a little word on the hero choices. The Legion side was allowed to get the first pick, and they chose Sandwraith, and so that kind of defines what the Hellborn side has picked. They picked Pestilence, sort of as a counter to Sandwraith, Demented Shaman, Corrupted Disciple, Plague Rider, and Accursed. All of these are excellent heroes to counter Sandwraith with, specifically Pestilence. Looks to me like the Legion side's going to be looking to use Witchslayer and Puppet Master, as well as Arachna, really to carry the early to mid game through. Pharaoh for initialization, and then Sandwraith as the carry, obviously.
Alright. And as we saw in game, the percentage was in favor of this underdog in our tournament. XSO was predicted to beat our STFU Gaming. So we'll see how that works out, and the game is about to start here.
Let's get it on.
I think it's all going to be determined about if this Sandwraith can get some early game farm and just kind of plow through this Hellborn side late game.
Absolutely, yeah. The game's going to be defined by Sandwraith eventually. If Hellborn does not manage to do some serious damage early on, Sandwraith is just going to take over, as she always does.
And here we see now some items. KGB Killer, that is pink. Demented Shaman grabbing the chicken. And we see two wards coming down from Plague Rider. And for the Legion side, we see the chicken coming from teal. That's going to be Witchslayer. And let's see who's got the wards. Pharaoh will take the wards. And let's see how they're going to partner up their lanes, and how is that going to affect the game here. What do you think, Nos?
It looks to me like Puppet Master is going to be soloing, which is interesting. I would have expected Pharaoh to solo. He's an excellent hero when he hits level 6 and just runs around ganking everything, but it looks to me like he's going to be paired up with Arachna top, which is actually a pretty solid lane as well. I mean, Pharaoh pops his Hellfire and Arachna slows whatever target he's decided to follow. But we'll see how Puppet does mid against Demented Shaman. Demented Shaman solo mid? That can't be right.
I think he's going to slide top. I think Corrupted Disciple is going to be solo mid.
Yeah, that's right, of course.
We see now Puppet with a double damage. Arachna and Pharaoh in the river. They see him, but it looks like they're just going to slide back. And the ward going straight into the bottom creep spawn there, so they're going to prevent creep pulling easily. Brown and yellow both pinging each other, as they both did see each other. I think Accursed is going to try and prevent Arachna from getting in there and throwing down that ward, but instead Arachna is going to get in there and throw down that ward.
Yeah, what's interesting to note is that, and not many people know this, by the top ward where Arachna just dropped it, it doesn't actually have to be right where the creeps are spawning in order to prevent them from spawning. It just needs to be in the immediate vicinity, and so that's a great spot to put your ward, because you can see up that ramp. If you're going to get ganked, it's actually a useful ward, and it blocks, as opposed to just having one that blocks, and you see that all too often.
And what do you think the Hellborn's trying to do here with Accursed D-Sham top? Do you think they're just looking to survive this lane, or...?
Yeah, I think it really boils down to what their other lanes are. I mean, they've got Plague Rider and Pestilence bottom, and obviously they're going to solo Corrupted, so I mean, a lot of the times the lanes, there's going to be one lane that's just whichever heroes don't fit together as well, and that would be the top. I mean, they're gonna obviously, they've got great survivability, but that's not their intention really. I think
Now
it's
we
more
go down bottom, we might see
fits
which
together.
Slayer go down. Plague Rider, one more auto attack. There it is. That's the first blood there for the Hellborn side. That's going to be XSO taking that first kill over top of Witch Slayer and Sandwraith.
Absolutely, and there you see the power of the Plague Rider Pestilence combo. Plague Rider can nuke slow from a distance, and then Pestilence has all the time in the world to just walk up and land his stun.
And now Sandwraith's going to be left bottom to kind of fend for himself, so it's going to cost him a little bit of HP most likely, and a little bit of a setback in his farm. But I think Corrupted Disciple is going to head down there and ganking, so that's going to set him back even farther. As he moves through the forest, he does have a double damage, but it looks like he's just going to swap to that mid lane instead.
Yeah, it's interesting that Sandwraith just used his Desert's Curse right there, because that's really what will keep him alive in the case of any unexpected ganks showing up. So it's an interesting decision for him to just throw it off.
And now we see the creep pulling top is now coming from the side for this Hellborn team, as they did pull from the side there to kind of slow down their creeps, so they wouldn't
Got
get
some action
owned
bottom
by the
again.
tower. Oh, Sandwraith, did he?
Sandwraith, yeah, he nearly went down, he didn't though.
I think I see now why this D-Sham Curse lane is top. So they can kind of just sit there and just kind of protect themselves. I mean, the shields off of a Curse just negate Arachna's ability to orb walk.
Yeah, it's definitely an effective lane. I would expect it to be the least violent out of all three lanes.
See the Courier being utilized there by that Corrupted Disciple. I think he picked up his boots there, and as well as he grabbed an Iron Shield as well. So that'll give him some survivability and extra movement in that middle lane against this Puppet Master. As we see, he's nuking there to just bring down his HP a little bit.
Iron Shield's an interesting choice. I guess some of the top pros are changing from Helm of the Black Legion to an Iron Shield now that Helm of the Black Legion's been changed.
A little harassment going on there, top from D-Sham, shooting his slow on Pharaoh, and then a Curse trying to move in, but Arachna's slow countered that gank, or harassment. Corrupted Disciple with an illusion in the mid, and now we see bottom Witch Slayer sort of trying to loop down there, see if we can get Pesty off guard. But instead it looks like she's going to come to lane, because the lane's not going to push itself. Sandwraith's not farming too well, but let's just go top real quick here. His Corrupted Disciple is in the river top, but the ward from purple's going to, or the ping from purple's going to cause him to go back and down bottom. Pestilence might go down, there he goes. Pestilence is going to go down as well as Teal going down. So Witch Slayer going down, but they did grab that Pestilence. A 1v1 exchange down there.
And not only that, it was Sandwraith who got the kill on Pestilence, so that's a critical difference.
So that's going to increase his gold a little bit there, and we might see some more items come to him to sort of get him some more creep kills, as he's not top on the boards. He only has 8. Actually, top on the boards is Puppet Master with 22 in that solo mid lane.
Yeah, that's something you'll see frequently. If they're going to solo Puppet, he's going to get a lot of kills.
Puppet's
He's a very
DC.
good hero for last
Puppet might go down. There's the hold. He's going to get some auto attacks. Electric Wave will seal the deal. One more attack. There it is. He's going to grab that kill on Puppet. Corrupted Disciple. I'm not sure if he had some lag or if he was shopping. But he kind of just stood there, creep pulling, starting to accumulate now. Plague Rider heading mid, or he looks like just